So let's try the scale here. C major, thumb tuck. So we have a pattern that we've set. Now we could build from this step one, stack thirds, and then we have a chord that sits on step one. Go to step two, stack thirds, and you have D minor. That was C major, D minor. And now we're going to step up. You can also use, if you want to just kind of do pointer, you can do it like this as well. E minor, okay? Following me? Step four, stacking thirds, F major. Step five, stacking chords here, but we're going to go farther on step five to include four notes. And that's our G7. Then A minor, B diminished. Notice this is very important. It's like we've run out of room and we only have a tiny chord left. B diminished before we're home to C major. Now, I want you to pay close attention to B diminished, because when I'm on step five, the G7 can pick up that total triad right there, and it makes it super special. It's very twangy, it's very bluesy, and it's the only place we really have that 7 chord sounding like that in the steps of the scale. Because all the other ones, if you make 4-note chords, are going to sound differently. Trust me on that. We'll go there in another video, but today we're going to talk about the 7 chords appearing on step 5 and how it would be just a G major here, but if we add that extra part of the B diminished chord, we actually have the G7 or the dominant 7 chord. Very special. Okay, move down to the F scale. If you print out the sheet that's in the description, it's going to my Google Drive. You'll see all the different sheet music that I have developed for this particular lesson week. And I'm giving you the fingering above. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I messed that up. I could have said 1. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, thumb tuck, because then you can keep it rolling. That's the idea of the continuing scale if you do it with the thumb under at the top there. So that's just a little scale fingering idea above those measures where we're looking at the F major scale, as well as the C major and then the B flat major. So now let's do the same thing with our chords here to see that we have to contend with this B flat and the F scale. But the quality of these chords, you may notice right away, they're the same as they were in C major. There's our diminished chord. Now let's back that up. Diminished chord. C is the 5 of F. You get that beautiful 7, the dominant 7. And then here's our F. That's step 5. Okay, B flat, let's go over it. Now B flat, I like to think of how these 3 keys, I would just plop these 3 fingers on them. But that's why we're going to have this 4th finger here. It helps us, again, continue up. This is kind of a funny fingering, but you'll get it. It's just, it helps it flow forward. Now, B flat scale, we have to contend with B flat and E flat. Okay? And I was going to actually, when we add these, if you take a look at it this way, this is useful. Sometimes I do this for my students to really make these scale steps just boldly stand out. So you can think of it as how these keys here are sort of off limits, And these keys are going to be in play. So, but I should do one more, huh? One more. And that's the B flat scale. Now, we're going up in its chords. B flat major. Our next step up, it's always minor in the major scale. And then stacking thirds on our scale steps. This is how now look at this guy. We have a E flat, G, and a B flat. E flat major. Now here comes our big 7 chord, and you're going to contend with the top. There it is. And now G minor, A diminished, and B flat major. Okay, let's do that one more time. B flat major, C minor, D minor, E flat major, F. Our 4-note chord, our 7 chord appears here. G minor, A diminished. I always say it sounds a little like a train whistle. Woo woo. Yep. And then B flat to finish. Okay. Now I like to do this too. This is kind of we're looking at patterns. We're testing our brain. If I look at my C pattern, there's always 5 on the outside. Now if I go to F, where's the 5? Well, here they are. And you'll hear it. Okay, B flat. Now where's the 5? Can you see it? Take a close look. You can definitely hear it once I play it, right? So what's inside and outside the scale is kind of a game to play with yourself. Okay, I hope you enjoy that. Patterns are fun, and learning your chords in the scale is also fun. It's a step forward towards trying to write your own songs by moving those patterns, by moving those chords around in your pattern. And we're going to move on now to the song of the week. Thanks for listening.